Book your child tutoring session today. www.tailormadelearningllc.net. Virtual and local tutoring options available. Again, that's www.tailormadelearningllc.net. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey.
Best ever.
Hey. Shit, I'm high as hell, surviving off the perk. Keep the 40 tucked underneath the shirt. Don't get put on the shirt. Not in the violence, but you niggas try me. Get put in the dirt. Everything violent, ain't dissing nobody. Just know what I'm worth. She only fucking who making some money. Usually how it work. Not to be funny, you can't get no money. Cause you not a twerking. Now you mad. Took her to Pound Town, the hashtag. Dude, don't be fucking you right. Is that what you mad at? Scratch that. Pussy so good, I had to backtrack. Keys to your heart, nah, boo. Here you can have that. I just wanna see you get naked and send me Snapchats. I don't do no ducking, got full coverage with Affleck. RP Matt, zips in my knapsack. Ace for the dub, yeah nigga, I'm back. Shorty tryna pull on the dick, I call her Jack. Ruger on me, jet black. Hold on, black. I'm from the know you, too much exposure might get you flat. But getting money, fucking these hoes is what I'm best at. Oh shit, I'm running with this. So when it come to gift giving, give me nothing but bricks. I can't let her suck the dick if she ain't willing to spit. I'm really the shit, 5% of you can't see in the whip. I get it in, get it out, quick as a bitch. Stay with the stick, equipped with some shit when sending a blitz. Look at the kicks, nah, fuck it, look at the wrist. It's in the holster, if I DeRozan, I'm cooking a bitch. I thought I told you this shit was over, you flipping the script. No, I'm really the best that did this shit.
Good? Tone Bro, Black Compass Media, you already know what time it is, man. You're watching Queen Effie TV, you know what I'm saying? We cover all that important shit, important things that's going on in battle, you know what I mean? It's important because everybody don't break down battles, everybody don't break down bars, everybody's not well prepared in interviews, most people aren't as articulate, so I salute you, what you be doing, you know what I'm saying? I hope the people that tune in understand. You pull up, understand these bars, understand these stories, you know what I mean? Because that's what she tries to do with a lot of the MCs, and that's really how we start to learn about them. We learn about these stories, how they, what was their toughest battle, who they came up with, what was they doing before, and what was they thinking was going into certain battles. Did they ever write some shit that didn't hit? And they do. What happens, because a lot of times they write shit they didn't know it was going to go crazy like that. I like getting those types of stories. It's important. And you do that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, one of my best new favorites, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out Compass for sure. Cola, you know what I'm saying? Pose, and everybody that follows us. And yeah, tune in.
Thank you.
Yeah, we outside, me and Carolina.
All right, peace. Thank you.
Oh, this is B the MC. You're watching Queen Effie TV.
Yeah, thank you.
Girl,
You're watching Queen Effie motherfucking TV.
What's poppin'? It's your boy King Benny, aka the Big Op. You're not watching Effie TV, man. Huh?
Thank you.
You're watching Queen Effie TV, South Georgia, man.
Thank you.
what's good? It's the Talk Guy. It's Dino the rapper. Shout out Queen Effie TV. It's Wire.
So, you just battle. Who you just battle? What makes you stand out from all the other intake people? What's up, everybody? This is Queen Effie TV. I'm your girl, F that. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. We have a fire guest in the building. I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? If we don't know, JC, it's like 1/10 of EFB, but y'all already know what it is. The Reaper himself, fresh off another classic, you know what I mean? And we here to give y'all a rundown, you know?
Let's go.
Yes,
Shout
ma'am.
Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate it. Okay.
Of course.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get into it. Tell the people where you're from.
Pontiac, Michigan, born and raised. We about 20 minutes or so outside of Detroit. Um, similarities, but we definitely take pride in our own culture, our own way of life, So anytime you hear a Pontiac nigga on stage and somebody mistakes it and say Detroit, a nigga with Pontiac pride will correct you on the spot. It will, we definitely take pride in our own out here.
Absolutely. Shout out to that. I've been hearing a lot about Pontiac, Michigan. I know it's like some fire cars that's going on there this weekend. So
Yeah, this weekend definitely. Shout out to the ladies too, because Jazz and Babs is hosting the day one card. That's like an all female. It's an all female card, ladies versus the ladies, and then the next day the fellas go at it. But it's nice a weekend of events, and then Pontiac and Flint actually came together to throw the event, and the event is in Pontiac, and it's a good look because Pontiac we haven't had anything since the days when we came out of there. That was like when the scene was really hot. So it's definitely a dope look. Last time they threw an event, Little Flip hosted it. So they bringing people out and trying to revive our scene here to let people know we still making some noise.
that's what I was going to talk about. Like the battle rap scene is definitely like how is the battle rap scene looking there?
Well, it's alive, but it's not flourishing like it used to be. I remember there was a time where, if you were looking for talent, you came to Michigan. If you were looking for new artists and new battlers and you was trying to find good rappers that wasn't really known or some sleepers, you knew Michigan had that talent. And I mean, it's not to say it's not here anymore, but it's definitely not on the forefront like it used to be. So I think that's what we in the mix of trying to do now. Especially shout out to Mac Myron and Mike Murderers and all that. They're trying to revive the scene to let people know that it's still hunger here, still people here that you could damn to start a whole new wave of just Michigan battlers with all the people that's still here. So just something to put some more light onto the city and try to get a second wave going.
Fire. So
Yeah, yeah.
what's your home league? Tell the people.
Mike Murderers. That is the home league. That is the first time I ever got on camera to do a battle or anything like that. The JC fans know they know where that original with the green polo shirt. That's the first time I ever got on camera. That was actually in Pontiac in a backyard. Rest in peace to the lady who let us use her backyard, but she's no longer with us, but she let us use her backyard, and it was about 200 people in that backyard that day. And we literally brought a lot of people out just for, an idea. When we told people we was, trying to do something like Smack, that wasn't received the way it would be today. Today, everybody know what that means. If I want to do something like Smack, everybody, oh, okay, bet we trying to start. Back then, it's like, well, what does that mean? You want to walk around with a camera, or because Smack was really transitioning into the structured battles the way they are today. So, yeah, Mike Myron had a plan, and he wanted us to spearhead it to kick it off, and I mean, there was no turning back. Everybody got a nice boost in their career, and I don't think any of us would be where we are today if it wasn't for Mike Murderers. Like Mike Murderers and I mean, even to be in Pontiac at that time was so much fun to go to battles, even with people that didn't know how to rap, just trying because JC made it to Smack, so somebody wanted to see if they could do it too. So they jumping in battles and just saying a bunch of crazy shit. But it was so much fun to watch that, and it's trying to kind of get that feeling back because it's not so much nostalgic. It was just a few years ago, so you can recreate something like that. So that's kind of the mission for this one now.
Let's go. Okay. So how long have you been battling?
Hmm. Well, the first battle was in 2011. That was the first one. That was with me and Mac Myron. But now that battle got me straight to URL. They saw that battle. They wanted me to battle there, so I battled there immediately. But I wasn't battling the way I do now. So my first battle happened, and then it was like a year passed, then another battle, and then like a year passed, and then another battle, and then I kind of got on it. Then I kind of got on a nice a grind and a nice run, which kind of kicked in like maybe 2013, I would say. So yeah, I started really spotty, just trying to see what it would be like. I had no plans. There was no day that I woke up and was like, yo, I'm gonna be a battle rapper. I cannot wait to battle rap. That never happened. I never thought about it, never cared. I watched it like everybody else, but you know, my favorite rappers weren't battle rappers. They were, you know, Jadakiss and Fabulous and Cassidy, you know, people that was, you know, doing other stuff. So I wasn't, I never had a plan to ever battle rap. So the fact that it took off was just like, it was just a blessing. It was just a blessing in disguise that it even was a lane there for me. So I never jumped on it right away. I just did this. I started the battles, and then it was like, oh, this could actually be something. The money started coming quick. So it was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do.
Fire, fire. I know
Yeah.
that like some people don't start off like that. You feel what I'm saying? They gotta like
Yeah.
build a name for themselves before they can even start to get paid. You feel what I'm saying?
I be
So
seeing it too. I be seeing. I be like, I salute them. I say, yo, salute to your grind, bro. You got a lot of hunger, more hunger than me when I started, because I'm, to be honest with my fans, I didn't have the hunger. I did not. I rapped off pure talent and ability. I was able to write 3 rounds of raps, so I wrote 3 rounds of raps, memorized them, and rap. Like, it wasn't that, yo, I'm gonna kill him because I know my legacy's at stake. Like, never crossed my mind. So I salute people that do it. And you know, 2-3 years I wasn't getting paid, and yo, salute, bro. We need more like y'all. I'm not gonna lie, because that hunger, it pushes this culture forward. Like, we can see people rap with that. Like, we can see people rap with hunger. We can see that you prepared with hunger, and that people still want it. Like, we have spots, and we are at places with other people that are on the come up. They want to get there, and so they realize it takes a grind and an effort, and they got it. So you know, it's refreshing for me to see that. But I can be honest, I did not have that
okay.
whatsoever.
Right. I get what you're saying. I feel you. All right, so what would you say is your better rap style?
Better. I mean, I don't know. I think the best. So when I started rapping, because I had no idea of how to structure a performance for battling, I just rapped. I just rapped through, you know, stopping. I had no idea about performing or stage presence or even, you know, pandering to the crowd. And I had no clue what that was. And then it was a time where I would see all of my bars posted in Facebook groups, and everybody would just write the bars. And I don't know how we missed this line, and people, I don't know how we missed this line. And I would be sitting back like, how the fuck did y'all miss that line? And then I realized part of it was me. Like, part of it was I didn't even give people time to marinate on lines that I was saying. I would just say a line, on the bottom of the hammer with the switch, and boom, we on to the next line. And it's like they're trying to keep up, and I'm just going at this pace. So I started to slow down a little bit and let the crowd receive more of the energy that I was putting out there, as opposed to trying to, you know, run through it. And I found a really good median with being able to, you know, get a nice pocket going, and being able to, you know, rap with a rhythm or a nice cadence, but still being able to say something at such a unique pace that they hear every single word and they know exactly where I'm going with it. So by the time I get there, you know, we can all get there together, and then everybody goes, I get it. And, you know, I think that's how you get the best reactions is if they can, you know, walk with you. Like the best ones are if you have them blindfolded and they're walking with you, but they don't know where you're gonna go. And then when you snatch the blindfold off, they're excited about where they ended up. Those are the best reactions you can get. So I felt like my better style was always based on the crowd or the room that I was in. I felt like the smaller rooms are more intimate and you can kind of get nostalgic and get in that old mindset of battle rap where you were rapping that way, where it was just get through your lines and kind of perform your bars like it's a 16, but you know, cipher style raps and you know, stuff like that. And those are more intimate for small rooms. But in the big room, and it's 2,000 people out there, you have to perform for these people. Like they want you to go at your opponent, but they're there. There's no way people, and I hear it in face-offs all the time. It's just me and you up there. Bullshit. How many big events have you ever seen with the main event or anything close to the main event with 200 people just on the stage? It's never just you and your opponent. Your best attribute is including everyone in that room. It's the best attribute. You look at Tay Rock's line with Hollow with the seatbelt. One of the biggest things in that clip is my reaction. The fact that I spent in a circle because I saw the bar coming and I went crazy before everybody else, and it's such a memorable moment. But it's because I'm there. It's just, you cannot not include the people that's in that room. So your style always has to cater to your environment. It just has to.
Thanks. Thanks. All right, so make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Thanks to everybody who pulled up.
Thank
All right,
you. Subscribe.
thank you. All right,
Yes.
so um, what was your introduction to battle rap?
Ooh. Fight Club.
Hmm.
I think it was Fight Club was my introduction to battle rap in its state, meaning I was always aware of disses and you know aggressive lyricism and stuff like that. I was always aware of that, and that's always existed. You know, to act like no Vaseline didn't exist or ether didn't exist and all that shit existed. But the form of battling as we know it, I was introduced through Fight Club. And um I remember back then thinking 60 seconds wasn't enough. These niggas can rap. Let these niggas rap. Like I remember being, you know, young and thinking that. Like, so I was always attracted to, because in my mind, if you can snatch the music and the rhythm away where you kind of conform to pockets and cadence, you have more room to kind of say things. It turns into poetry. And that's exactly what I saw at Fight Club. It was like, yeah, they rapping, but you can't really take these battle verses and put them on a beat because they don't sound like songs. They don't sound like Hot 16s. This sound like battle rap. Like this is something completely different. And then that wave ushered in, you get Grind Time and you know the World Rap Championships where they was doing the 2-on-2s and all. It was just a wave of battle rap that for me started with Fight Club. You get Fight Club and the Smack DVDs. If I'm not, I mean, it's a blur. For some reason, it feels like all of that happened at the same time. But I know as far as chronologically, I don't think it did. But my introduction to it was kind of all at once. It was, you know, look at these videos. This was, you know, MTV was playing the battles live. You know, you could watch the battles on MTV, and then, you know, everybody in the hood had to smack DVDs because you know everybody know the mixtape era was a time. So you know you had to get the DVDs, and so you know, it was people, yo, you gotta watch the end of the DVD. It's these battles. And for me, it was just all at one time. Like I think I got introduced to that all at one time. But I do distinctly remember Fight Club being the first time we all sat around and watched two dudes stand across from each other and rap what sounded like was that literally directed at the person across from you. And that was dope to us. That was so dope to us.
Got you.
All right, so what do you think about the new wave of battle rappers?
Oh, well, I kind of actually touched on this in my recap. There's it's a kind of give take with the new wave, but it's not just a new wave. It's kind of every wave because everybody comes in feeling like there's a format or a blueprint that you kind of gotta follow. But if you can rap, you can rap. So it's like, you know, it just, as long as it's natural and authentic, the fans will gravitate. But so after our era, after our wave, we got what was the PG step, and everybody was performing the exact same. They wrote their bars, was structured the exact same, and it was really hard for people to stand out. And this is how, you know, it's kind of how I feel about this era in a way. Now, this era is extremely pen heavy, so I won't take that at all. But what I do find similar about them is their structure. I think a lot of them write similar. They kind of attack bar setups the same. A lot of them attack bar setups the same. It's not a knock. It's just something I noticed. What I do like about most of the new wave, literally almost everyone I've heard, and that goes from the battle I just had to the very first time I battled one of the dudes from the new wave, which I felt was Kid Chaos. I felt like all of these people, well, he's not new wave no more. This was years ago, but that's when I first did my first rookie versus vets, and we were doing the, you know, going against the new wave people. And I felt like, yo, even though he raps like a lot of other people that I feel like I've heard, he doesn't rap like a lot of people. So it's like you taking what influences you in rap, but still being true to yourself when you apply that. So like if I hear somebody rap, I don't want to, I give you an example. JC sounded like Young Ill to the naked ear. That the moment I stood in front of Young Ill and we had that battle, I never heard it again. Never heard it again. So it was like, are we saying what's real, or are like me and Ill, we don't rap the same, we don't set up lines the same. It was, we were just lyrical in a time where battle rap wasn't crazy lyrical. Me and Young Ill were lyrical. That's all it was. So I think this era, I think they perform very well. I think they set up lines very well. I think it's just, my advice would be, try to at least just try to stand out from the pack. And the reason I say it is, if you go to from our era, or even when you look at T-Top and Briz, and you know, that was an Twerk, that was an era. You look at those people, they all are different. They all sound different. They rap different. You look at us, me, John, B Magic, Rosenberg, Raw, Clean Paper. We all rap different. We're all different people. We all rap completely different. Nothing about us is the same. Gotcha. And that's what I just want to feel like there's more of that. And not just this new wave. I felt like we've seen, I think that's exactly what we were talking about when we were saying the PG step, is all y'all are rapping alike. And so it's, I would just say, you know, there's nothing wrong with being influenced, you know, but we, you know, we don't want to look at nobody and feel like we see somebody else. You know, it'll be impossible to separate yourself. And then, you know, it'll take a hell of a lot to break that wall down. And it's not a wall you want to be behind. Like me, I pushed for the Young Ill battle because that was what they said. Like, I sound like who? All right, bet. Let's do that, and then I'm gonna show y'all how much we don't, and then that should be our are this is where we differ. This is where we separate, where we go at each other. Because if this, I think it'll be seen a lot more if they battle each other. You see a lot of them going against each other, and then they'll start to they do kind of sound. Me, I'm a writer, so I hear the same cadences sometimes, but it's not a knock on them at all. The reason why I love this wave is they're all writers. I don't even like there's some people that I think are a little more on the performance side. They're writers. Everybody in this new wave writes. And that's why I love it. So for me, that's why I say work a little bit more on standing out and just, being, having your own thing, because I like the wave of writers. There's a lot of people writing now, and of course we know what that makes niggas do. Y'all gotta write. So hey, shout out to the new wave. Me and Eunice had a crazy battle. If I'm not mistaken, he's leading the new wave. As far as how the fans feel, and judging by my Twitter, you know what I mean. They was pushing for us to battle on Gnome, and I don't think I've seen any other new names pushed to get on that big stage yet. So I would assume that was the front runner for the new wave. There's always a guy that kind of stands out, and just let's get more of that. That's all I would say. Whatever Eunice is doing to stand out, do a lot more of it, and y'all will be absolutely fine.
So what it takes for somebody for you to come outside for somebody for real.
Well, there's a few things. Number one, if the business is right, I'll almost always come outside, because at a certain point we do it to feed our families. So I'm gonna come outside if the business is right. But this was a small car. Everybody that's on our level in battle rap know when we do cars like this, even though I headlined it, and we do cars like this versus a Summer Madness or a Gnome or a Volume, the persons are different. We know there's a big stage bag and there's a small stage bag. Even though my bags are good, you always gonna want the bigger bag instead of the smaller bag. For me, I could have said, nah, bro, like give me such and such for such and such so we can get the bigger purse, But that's never ever been my sole purpose. My sole purpose is still sharp and steel. I just love to rap. And if I feel like y'all have my back against the wall, whether it's because of this new dude or whether it's because y'all, lack of faith in me and JC lost it and he ain't got it, however y'all feel, I will personally come out to address that every time. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior first. So you play with my name, I'm outside. The business is right, I'm outside. I love a challenge, most people have me winning the battle. I'm more excited that the battle was that great. I'm like, every time I go to battles, you got your half, I'm coming to kill you, bro. So if you trying to kill me, we should have one of them, like we should have a night. And then you notice when I leave these battles, I leave a battle with the scenario of, if JC didn't rap like that, that nigga would have got him the fuck up out of there. That moves me. Like, you got a gun in your hand, JC, but the young dog, he got the gun pointed at you. So when you pull your gun, you gotta shoot. You can't just show him you got one too. You gotta shoot, and you gotta hit him. And you know what I mean? So I look at all of it as you threatening me? Yo, what's this? Like, well, all right, bet, I'm on the way. So yeah, it's always a challenge. Warriors should always respond like that. Because I don't feel like where I'm at is, luck. I feel like I'm blessed. I feel like I have a talent and I exercise my talent thoroughly. I sparred outside with O-Red and O-Red did not have a clean performance. And This battle, Old Ridge battle was rebooked and rescheduled, so they had twice, maybe 3 times as much time to write. I had 5 days, 5 days. But because I understand what's at stake and what this is, and I'm saying it to say it is just not easy to do what we do. But when you're as dedicated as I am, you are so prepared that if you run into your opponent in the airport, you can battle him there. And that's the position I lay. I don't even get on my plane in Michigan unless my rounds are ready to go. So it's a warrior's mentality. We don't come to play, man. You do not come to play.
That's what's up. All right, that's what's up. All right, so let's get into it. Your last battle with Eunice. Okay. So what do you think about Eunice as a battle rapper?
Eunice as a battle rapper, I think is
What's
incredible.
up,
I think he's incredible. I think, and the word I used for my word I used to describe him is promising, because a lot of people don't realize how hard and difficult it is to do what we do, especially and it's not to pat myself on the back, but he had a difficult task. It was not easy for him to stand in front of me, and it wasn't he main evented Smack, and he went against the Reaper, and he went against a Reaper at a high level, and so it was like, hey, your job at certain points is to show that when you get knocked down, you'll get back up, because niggas are gonna say, yo, he punched this nigga and he got right back up. And not only did he get back up, the nigga got back up and swung. Yeah, he not scared of these niggas. They fighting. These niggas is fighting. So they want to see this new wave and all newcomers, up and comers. They want to see y'all prove that you can belong. You're not gonna win every battle. No one's gonna win every single battle. No one is. But they want you to prove you can belong, and they can see that. They can see, yo, this guy has what it takes to have a career amongst the elites, and he will be around for a while. And I'll be honest, I wasn't watching Eunice or anything like that leading up to the battle. I wrote based on the pressure I saw in the atmosphere. Like, oh, word. Why does these people got? I get people got friends, and y'all got him 3-0, really? Oh, now I see people popping out like y'all wild and putting him against JC, and I'm looking at other people. I'm like, somebody believes he's gonna beat me. I fuck this. So it's almost like an offense. And so for me, the reason why I don't watch a lot of new battlers is because it's so many and fans are so reactionary. You don't really know what's real. Is this guy really fire, or did he have a good performance? So for this guy that y'all are saying is so fire, he needs to see JC. Earlier, a couple months ago, I saw y'all wanted me to battle him unknown. Y'all know that stage ain't just for everybody. So what do we do? Oh, I'm looking at him like this now. Oh, okay. Then he stands in front of me and he wows out. So it's like, y'all, this little nigga might be who y'all say he is, bro. He might just be who y'all say he is. And that's what the job is. Like, show you belong. Like, this is like, how many people in battle rap outside of their own volition have you seen somebody get somebody else out of battle rap? I did it a few times, but I only did it when I first got into battle rap to people that was realizing this wasn't for them, and they ran into the Reaper at the wrong time. But later in the career, once with established niggas, like, name a nigga that can get JC out of here permanently. It's impossible. We're established. You can't get nobody in battle rap that's established. You can't get them out of here. Like, there's no battle that does that. You won't see it, but the goal is for you to establish yourself amongst those same people. And once people start doing that and showing that they belong and that they can hang amongst these other people, Once the people that they're telling you to put their names with, it's easier to make these matchups. Like, oh no, you like Eunice called out Jerry West. If Eunice would have called out Jerry West 6 months ago, somebody would have said, nah, we good. You know what I mean? But then you got Eunice take on three such and such and such. He has a fire battle with Hustle. He has a fire battle with who did they say he battled? Emerson Kennedy. They said he had a fire battle with EK. And then we go at it, and then we have a fire battle. So then he says, yo, what's up, Jerry? Now it makes more sense. He just showed he can hang with the big dogs. Like, why not give him whatever he asking for? Until somebody come out and stop him in his tracks. And we know what stop him in his tracks means. I don't mean, JC won 60% of the vote count. And I'm talking about clear body bag 3-0. That nigga shouldn't have been on stage with that nigga. Like, until that happens, let that young boy eat. I think he deserved it. I think he showed it. That's what it's about. I think he showed it. As far as talent, I think a lot of them niggas are talented. A lot of those niggas are fire. A lot of them. But it's all about when you called up, do you show and prove when you called up? And it was a lot on his plate that night. You know what I mean? And the boy was ready to dine. And that's what you need when you're dealing with Wolves, man. So salute to him. I think he fired. I think he gave me a great battle. It's a candidate for battle of the year. It's everything you could ask for. He could have easily went up there and choked. I know vets that can't prepare for 2 weeks, and I know vets that can't prepare for me in 2 months. So the fact that he went up there and got busy, like, hey, salute to that boy, man. Give him work. That's why I tell niggas, don't run from him. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't think like, oh, JC might have skated by. JC, he didn't die. Okay, that's cool. I'm a different dude. Y'all see this young nigga ain't playing with y'all. Don't think because we had a classic, that's y'all excuse to stay out of his way. No. We need that wreck. If he feel like he belong, there's only one way for him to show he can, and there's only one way for y'all to show him he can't. This is why I step in the ring with niggas. You understand? This is why I step in the ring with, oh, you better than who? Bet. We'll line that up. We'll get you up out of here. So salute to Eunice, man. And it was my first time meeting him. I never met him before. I didn't know who he was up until that point. Because I don't go off the hype and the gas and all that stuff. The fans are they reactionary. They live in the moment. Is he really fire? Let's put that to the test. Not the boy's fire. He's really that. You know what I mean? So I think he deserved what he want. I think he deserved what he want until somebody, and especially if, Jerry's the next match, because I think Jerry and Eunice would be crazy. Jerry and Eunice would be crazy. Yeah. I would love to see that battle, man. They got high energy. They creative as hell. I would love to see that battle.
I would love to see it too. Let's talk about your call outs. Your call outs. You had call out Lux and Hollow. Okay.
Yeah. So the Lux ain't really a call out, you know what I mean? It's just an offer if it still stands. I really don't care to battle him anymore. I've been off it for a while, but I am for the culture. I battled Eunice for the culture. These are battles that can push the culture forward. It doesn't happen if we don't battle the new talent. It doesn't happen. There's a clear divide, and it will always be one if we don't battle them. So there has to be a meeting at the minds at some point. You know what I mean? But when people say they want that battle, I'm into giving battles that the culture won't, because I know that they're going to impact the culture in a positive way. Hollow, that's just my dog, and I just got to scrape that nigga up, man. You know what I mean? He down for the smoke, and that's my, it's I don't want to do it. It's like euthanasia, you know what I mean? But when you got to put one of your own out, you just do what you got to do. And I have no problem with it. You know what I mean? I even have revival techniques to get him back after I kill him. But I do plan on killing that boy. You know what I mean? Then he gonna go on Twitter and say, "Oh, I know he tripping. He must have said holla. He didn't say hollow. Right, nigga, you tripping? Nah. You know I'm coming right after you. Nah, nigga. Like I want your head hollow. You tripping on my wall? Good night. I'm gonna put that boy to sleep. Plus, though, Hollow a vet, man. Hollow is a very well respected legend in the game, and to be honest, he been a close one of my close friends from in this game since the beginning. Like every time I went to New York and back in the day, he always pulled up on me. We go riding around and bumping music and just kicking it. You know what I mean? So Hollow always been a good dude. Like, I never been good with Hollow slander, especially when it come to his character and his, who he is as a person. He always been a good nigga. You know what I mean? So this is one of those phases that I think that the culture need that they didn't know they needed. Because Hollow know what the Reaper do. So Hollow, you can't come stand in front of the Reaper and just play around. You know what I mean? You can't stand in front of the. So if Hollow needs to get back to some nostalgic Nigel double cup lean sipper, if we gonna bring that Hollow back out and get him back in his mode, get him in his zone. I'm with that, but the Reaper can do that because there's a risk of dying if that happened. You know what I mean? It's a risk of dying. We don't want to. Well, that's uncharted territory. So if you want to get back to that in that old Hollow bag, I got a bag for you, and then you could, you know what I mean? We go from one bag to the next, man. But yeah, I gotta see my dog one time, man. You know what I mean? We gotta strap them gloves on and do a couple rounds, man. Because that's when I really feel like would put the culture in a place where it need to be.
My God, that's dope, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Salute to King of the Dot right now with these damn matchups they doing, because that's the energy that makes me want Hollow. It's those them colossal matchups like that the culture look at this and be like, oh shit, fuck everything that's going on. When this battle happens, I'll be in front of the TV. Like, those are the matchups the culture need, and that's the type of shit I think we need to, especially with all the negativity surrounding the culture. I think it's on us to kind of put the culture back in that space.
Got
you.
you.
Know what I mean?
Absolutely. So DNA 2 want to know, would you battle
DNA 2? What's up, man?
He said, would you battle Ill Will?
Nah, I wouldn't battle Ill Will. At first I had a wild, like, I'll take, me and Ill Will is a colossal battle. You know what I mean? So I would, there was that point where I was on stipulations for it. Like, yo, I battle Ill Will if a nigga pulled up, this and that. And you know what I mean? But amidst all this bullshit going on, I would never battle Ill Will. Not only would I not battle Ill Will, but if I got anything bad to say about either Ill Will or Mac Myron, and I say it out loud, cancel me. Cancel JC. Don't watch another JC battle. Do not support me.
Well, image.
I don't deal with shit like that. The only reason I'm saying I won't battle Ill Will is because it's not that I do believe me and Ill Will would ever get on that kind of trajectory, but me and Ill Will's relationship and Mac Myron's has always been 1000% authentic. It's always been authentic. I never got on camera and act like we had a relationship we didn't have. I never act like Ill Will, or I needed to be named above Ill Will because I came in first into the battle rap thing, or Ill Will shouldn't be this because I'm Mr. Pontiac, and how is they like I like no, no. I have nothing negative to say about Mac Myron or Ill Will. Never will I ever. And it's literally because the toxicity of the culture, and I'm not saying anybody, like I'm not saying everybody, because I know that the culture got some good people, but the toxicity of the culture, it feels like it's, for some reason, it feels like it's at an all-time high. And I don't like to feed that type of shit. I just don't. Yeah, I don't want to feed that in no kind of way. So I feel like if the culture saw JC versus Ill Will, you would see why they beefing, what's making them battle. Oh, what, you know what I mean? It would be, so this is, are you gonna use personals? Is y'all gonna like narratives get created, storylines come out of nowhere, and it's like, you know what? Not with the state of battle rap going on right now. So I wouldn't even. I couldn't Ill Will or Mac. Like every time first time me and Mac battled was to put Mike Murderers on the map and get Pontiac rolling. And the second time we did it was for a celebration. We literally did it as a celebration. We were the only battle that day. We went to the park and battle. It was a free event for everybody. Everybody could pull up for free and watch. It was 100% free. We did it for the people. So everything me and Mac came together to do was for Pontiac. And when me and Ill Will was down to battle at one point, it was in that same spirit. If we do that, it'll be crazy and huge for Pontiac, and oh my goodness. And but it's at a point now where I wouldn't even want to jeopardize the relationship we built over a decade for a check that wouldn't last over a year. So it's not worth it. I'm a real one, man. I value real relationships. I value real ones. So yeah, I wouldn't throw nothing like that away for no battle.
I feel you. I get what you're saying. All right,
Yeah.
so we about to wrap this up. This is a fire interview, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I love the questions. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the Tooth, man. That's the first time I actually been asked to battle Ill Will on camera. Nobody's ever asked me that, but I do think it's a perfect question at this time because of what's going on in battle rap. So it gives me the chance to say, I think people, value your relationships. You know what I mean? Just value your relationships and protect your peace. Protect your peace.
Value your relationships and protect your peace. Okay, that's a gem. All right, so like I said, we about to wrap this up. I'm about to give you the floor. I want you to tell the people a battle of yours. You already I'm already a fan, but a battle of yours that will make them a fan of you. Message to your fans and tell the people where they can find you at.
All right. I'm not gonna even be cliche and say JC versus Chilla Jones if you want to be made a fan, but I think a lot of people know Chilla Jones at this point, and he's pretty much, he that guy. So I'll say, go watch me versus Chef Trez. That's my dog. I got him his first million view battle, and I think it's still an underrated battle. And especially for him. For him. I think Chef deserves a lot of recognition for that battle just as much as I do. It's already at 1 million, but shoot it up, you know what I mean? And let him know that you fuck with that battle as well, because that's my dog, and he helped me put on a classic. It wouldn't be the battle it was if I just sat there and rapped to myself, you know what I mean? So I definitely say shout out to Chef. I would say y'all should go watch that. DNA 2, that's a good one. Me versus Clips, that is a classic one rounder, I'm not gonna lie. And What was the other one? You
Um, message to your fans.
a message to my fans. Okay, so this is the message to the fans. I challenge, and this is a challenge to everybody. Um, try as hard as y'all can to keep battle rap in a safe place. Now, I'm not saying be perfect because everybody got drama. There's no such thing, and there, you know what I mean. There's no such thing as 100% peace, and there's no drama. We all go through shit. Most of us are black. You know what I mean. We go through the black people. We going through what we go through. So I can't act like you can't go through it. But a lot of people come to battle rap to escape. A lot of people come to battle rap because it's a home away from home, and it's turning into that place where a lot of people don't want to be. We're running money out the door. Investors are leaving. You got duos and trios and all groups and all this shit breaking up, and people people don't want to be around other people. All this messy shit going on, and it's this is our baby. It's battle rap. So I urge all of my fans, and not just mine, fans of battle rap, do y'all part to keep battle rap in a safe place. And when I say do y'all part, I mean don't indulge in the drama. Fuck the bullshit. Let's promote battles. Let's promote matchups, promote cards. You know what I mean? Let's keep the wheels moving, because nobody, I don't care what, like, if people look in battle rap and see a bunch of niggas fighting, they're not gonna think it is what it is, because they see that everywhere. So battle rap is gonna stand out and be what it is on its own. It has to look like something. So we gotta represent, man. Other than that, I would say find me on Twitter, of course, the kid J_C, and Instagram, the kid JC, all one word. Um, and I would say, no, see, I listen, and I agree it starts with the battlers, but battlers and fans, I believe, like, you can't have one without the other, right? A battler can only do what he's allowed to do. If a dude got on a camera and ranted and went crazy on somebody, it only picks up steam when we pick it up. And we as the fans, if I got on camera right now and just went off on Averb and nobody posted it, it might not go anywhere. But if everybody said, yo, look what JC said about you, now Averb gotta respond. You know where he going, and you know how long that response is going to take. And he might say something and make me want to say something. No, now here we go back and forth. Now the fans are entertained. Every time we got a space going, it's 1,000 per space, and people just want to hear what negative thing is about to be said next. You can't have battle rap without the battlers, and you can't have it without the fans either. That's why everybody got to do their part. But find me on all my social networks, man, and I would just honestly urge us all to try to just keep this thing in a peaceful place, so we can grow. Caffeine was a good time, but it's not the end of battle rap. It's just the end of an era. But end of things is always the beginning of new things. So this new thing is only can be what we make it. That's all I got for y'all.
All right. Thank you so much for pulling up. Make sure y'all
Always.
in to at whatever he got going on. Queen Effie TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, and share. You know we say here, spread love, not hate. Peace, dummies. Peace out.
Peace. Spread love, y'all. Spread love.
So make sure y'all tap in. All right. So I have another interview at 8 p.m. We got, I think they are called Gunsmoke. They are a partner on Double Dragon. Okay, Double Dragon, you feel what I'm saying? Gunsmoke, you make sure y'all tap in. The 2-on-2 partner, you feel me? One half of the 2-on-2 partners. So yeah, 8 p.m. Let's go. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, Queen Effie TV. We out. Peace. Book your child tutoring session today. www.tailormadelearningllc.net. Virtual and local tutoring options available. Again, that's www.tailormadelearningllc.net. Thank you.
Yeah. Best ever. Shit, I'm high as hell, surviving off the perk. Keep the 40 tucked underneath the shirt. Don't get put on the shirt, not in the violence, but you niggas try me, get put in the dirt. Everything violent, ain't dissing nobody, just know what I'm worth. She only fucking who making some money, usually how it work. Not to be funny, you can't get no money, cause you not a twerking, now you mad. Took her to Pound Town, the hashtag. Dude, don't be fucking you right, is that what you mad at? Scratch that, pussy so good, I had to backtrack. Keys to your heart, nah boo, here you can have that. I just wanna see you get naked and send me Snapchats. I don't do no ducking, got full coverage with Affleck. RP Mac, zips in my knapsack. Ace for the dub, yeah nigga, I'm back. Shorty tryna pull on a dick, I call her Jack. Ruger on me, jet black. Hold on, black. I'm from the know you, too much exposure might get you flat. But getting money, fucking these hoes is what I'm best at. Oh shit, I'm running with this. So when it come to gift giving, give me nothing but bricks. I can't let her suck the dick if she ain't willing to spit. I'm really the shit, 5% of you can't see in the whip. I get it in, get it out, quick as a bitch. Stay with the stick, equipped with some shit when sending a blitz. Look at the kicks, nah, fuck it. Look at the wrist, it's in the holster. If I DeRozan and I'm cooking a bitch. I thought I told you this shit was over, you flipping the script. No, I'm really the best that did this shit. Hey Cam, fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man. Cheese tone shit,
Yeah,
75 shit.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, this is B the MC. You're watching Queen FETV.
Yeah, thank you.
Girl, you're watching Queen FETV. Motherfucking TV.
What's poppin'? It's your boy King Benny, aka the Big Op. You're not watching FETV, man. Huh?
You're watching Queen FETV, South Georgia.
Thank you.
What's good? It's the Salt Guy. It's Dino the rapper. Shout out Queen FETV. It's why.
I get an interview for you. So, you just battle. Who you just battle? What makes you stand out from all the other intake people?